Hey sis, welcome back to another video. Today's video is going to be a Sunday reset. More like Sunday homemaking, not really the full-on reset that I normally do. So I have to go to the grocery store. I have to go pick up a grocery order. I have to get some work done around the house, and I have to make sure that we're prepared for our homeschool week. So I have to get all our curriculums for the week up and going. So yeah, if you're in for some motivation today, then sis, you're in the right place, girl, okay? First, I started me off with some coffee this morning. I made I don't even know what it's called, but instead of the caramel syrup, I use a toffee nut syrup, and it's so good. I love it. I also got started on some of the smothered chicken in the crock pot. I did have to use some frozen chicken because I forgot. I went to a Christmas party with my trainer last night, and y'all, I forgot. I just completely forgot to defrost the chicken. So it was frozen. It'll be good. It'll be fine. Anyways, I have to get going. So like I said, if you're in for some motivation today, you're in the right place. So let's get started.
Or the other. So to let go and let God.
So a quick grocery haul. Here's everything I got from Walmart. Starting off, I got 3 of the gallon bottles of water. I got some Coke Zero. I got a 5-pound bag of jasmine rice. I got the Supreme Pizza Red Baron. My kids love these. I got the 36 count of large eggs. I got some milk, some broccoli. I got some frozen peppers and onion blend. So good. I like to put that in different meals. But I also got some chicken broth, some penne pasta, and y'all, this almond butter is so good. I love it. But I also got some brown gravy mix. These rice cakes, 10 out of 10. Love these. It's better than the chocolate. Skinny mix, I always get those. And then I wanted to bake some cookies with the kids, so I got some cookies. And of course, they requested some hot chocolate, so I got some hot chocolate and some marshmallows to go with that. And then I got some plates because you can never go wrong with plates. Then my trainer told me that I can try a different alternative to gumbo. So I got this type of roux. And then I also got some Velveeta cheese. But that's everything I got in my Walmart order for this day.
Forgiveness, oh, I won't let it go. Help my...
So I started my smothered chicken in the crock pot before church, and whenever we got back from church, I was able to add in some ingredients that I was missing, like this onion and bell pepper mix. I really like this thing, and I'm using it like in my meal preps and everything. So that is a really good buy, because y'all, I was wasting so much money buying onions and bell peppers whole, and it just going to waste. So this is cheaper this way, and it allows me to store it in, it'll last a little bit longer. So yeah, I was able to finish this after church, and then my mom called me and she was like, hey, I cooked, you want to come over? I was like, say less, boo, say less. So you'll see, you probably won't notice, but around this time, it was nighttime. My food was finished cooked. And all I had to do was get the kids ready for school the next day and feed my kids. Well, listen. We went to my mom to eat. The kids didn't even touch this food that I made for them until the next day. So I didn't have to cook Monday either, or Tuesday, because whenever I cook my Sunday meals, I make sure that it's enough for the next day, because I don't want to cook the next day either. It's just like I had to do so much this Sunday to prepare for the week that I don't want to cook the next day. So I'll make a big meal like red beans and rice, or brisket in a crock pot, something that'll last us for a little while, you know? So we actually had this smothered chicken the Monday and the Tuesday, because the Sunday we went to my mom and we ate, girl. I love when she give those calls, like, I cook, come on. I was like, okay, girl, I'm coming.
I see grace poured out from heaven's throne, and mercy, oh, I can't let it be. Keep my heart wide open as you come. cover me. Thank you, Jesus. You speak to me and call me clean. Thank you, Jesus. You bring me back to your heartbeat, and I can feel you around me. And heaven is not far from here at all. Your presence, how I found my home. Hearing your heartbeat again, oh, shame is gone.
All right, time for another fun fact about me, okay? So this one is kind of more on the religious side, so bear with me, okay? So I gave my heart to the Lord whenever I was 21 years old. I was 21. Maybe I was 20 going on 21 around that time. I had just found out that I was pregnant with my oldest son. And what led me to want a relationship with the Lord was I didn't know who the father of my child was. I did not. I was like, okay, my husband now was my boyfriend then. Plus I had me a friend. I do not condone that at all. Y'all don't do it because it's just a mess. Okay? But I was confused. I didn't know where to turn to. So of course I turned to the Lord. Now listen, my mom, she's always she's always taught me and my sister about the Lord, but she had never taught us about love, like his love and his power. You know, I was ashamed to go to the Lord. I was embarrassed because I'm like, who does this? You know what I'm saying? So that incident drove me to the Lord. That incident also caused my husband and I to get married and really live our lives for the Lord. And we have not looked back since. So that is fun fact about me. And listen, y'all, I try now that I know like who God is to me and you know what he's done in my life. I try to stress that to my kids as well. Like, who is God to you? Who is Jesus to you? You know, I try to get them thinking, you know, about those things because I don't want them to be like, oh, I didn't know God loved me even when I made a mistake. Yes, he does. I mean, you can call him, you can call him your dad, but at the same time, you better call him the Lord, okay? So that's just a fun fact about me that I'm. It was embarrassing to happen, but I'm glad that it did because that's what got me closer to the Lord.
Your guidance is showing me to see inside my heart in openness.
So every Sunday, I set out time to prepare for our week ahead. Now, if I don't do this, our week will be messed up. Girl, it'll be messed up. So I try to make time to do this, at least an hour, hour and a half to get this done because I have to print papers. I have to, make sure they have all the materials that they need. If they have a science project that they're working on, if my daughter needs crayons, scissors, glue, whatever, So I just have to make sure everything is all together for the week ahead. So in the future, I pray that I can have a video on how I organize my BJU Press materials if you're interested in that. Because there's not a lot of videos out there on how to organize BJU Press stuff. So I have 4 binders for each of my kids, except for my oldest. He kind of does things on his own. So for my middle and my youngest, I have 4 binders for each 4 semesters. And whenever one semester comes, I take out the binder. And each week I pull from the binder what they need. And then I place it Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So they'll know, okay, Monday's work is in Monday's folder. I have to go get Monday's work, and they'll put it back into the folder. That way I can go and check it, make sure everything is done and whatnot. So that's how we plan. Well, that's how I plan my homeschool week each week. But anywho, this video is coming to an end. Girl, I'm so happy that you hung out with me today. Be sure to share this video with another mom if you found this video a blessing. Also, be sure to bless that subscribe button because I would love to have you a part of my YouTube family. And yeah, sister, I'm going to see you in my next one. Peace.